Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony here to do messages for Virgo. Virgo, what's up? I hope all is well. I wanted to do a what's blocking you read or who's blocking you. Is someone blocking you or are you blocking you? So I want to keep that as the main focus right now and moving forward. But as you know, messages may not resonate with you. You may have to check out your moon or your rising sign. Care to inquire about it, head over to cafeastrology.com. Put in some simple information. Everything you need to know will be pulled up there. I don't do weeklies. My messages are timeless. Don't do weeklies, monthlies, anything like that. I come up here, pull forth a message and hope that it resonates with you. If it doesn't, again, even with checking your moon or your rising sign, I'm still hoping it's something here you can use as a guide that'll help you along the way if you find yourself in a situation or a circumstance like it, okay? New to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell button, guys, if you want to be alerted when I upload your video. Cross watcher, you're definitely welcome here. Pisces, if you're cross watching. Cross watcher, if you're cross watching. Cross watcher, and you're Pisces. Happy birthday to you. Many more, many blessings, love and light always. Those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I love you much. Please continue to like, comment, guys. Hit the notification bell button. It helps the channel to grow, helps me to evolve, bringing more to the channel as well as myself. Okay, meaning it's therapeutic for me on and off the camera. I am a healer that heals yet to be healed. It is what it is. Okay, changing, evolving. It is what it is, right? That part. All right, so I got a comment. Virgo was kind of like off the chain the last time. So again, I'm gonna go intuitively with what's being told to me, and right now it's what's blocking you and who or possibly who could be blocking you when it comes down to your wishes, when it comes down to your desires, what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Okay, I like to keep the focus on that. If love pops up, it pops up. Okay, for me, but I'm more so like if you're loving yourself, focusing on yourself, or you want to combine with another person, it's still things that we have to, as an individual, work out and work through. Okay, so that's mainly why I do what I do anyway. All right, so Virgo, what's up? What's blocking you? What's going on? Is it a person? We'll see. Is it you? So, what is blocking you, Virgo? So what we got here is the Emperor. It can be a Aries that's blocking you, or since the Emperor is more along the lines of business, owner, CEO, stability, stable, financially, career. It's some Virgos out here that could possibly be blocking yourself. Okay, when it comes down to achievements and what it is that you're trying to create and manifest for yourself, you are could be blocking yourself when it comes down to structure. Okay, but let's go ahead and let's see. Your will to be empowered. For Virgo. It was reversed too. Material and spiritual prosperity, and it was reversed. But I'm going to keep it in the upright. Okay? Because what is blocking you is you. Okay? Being empowered, standing in your power, doing what it is that, and don't get it twisted, okay? You could be definitely doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, working and everything else. But when it says material and spiritual prosperity, and it was reversed with the Emperor, and I'm looking at what's blocking you is your faith and ability in yourself. Okay, what's blocking you is your eagerness, your determination to get things done, follow through with it. And obviously it must be some type of obstacles or challenges that are getting in the way of you actually fulfilling what it is that you desire. All right, so let's see. And I know life shows up. It does. Just going to be real quick and I'm going to move forward. for Virgo. Having new beginnings. Starting over, starting fresh, having new beginnings when it comes down to starting a business, when it comes down to your faith, when it comes down to love, when it comes down to you empowering yourself, okay? Or looking at the betterment of your situation, how you can better yourself, how can you move forward in getting things off the ground. Okay, how can you move forward in getting your career off the ground? How can you start? I hear some Virgos out here are coming out of breakups. Okay, going into new beginnings, but not feeling that you have enough. Okay, again, not feeling very empowered. See, you and your loved ones are safe. Not feeling that you could protect the home. I'm putting it upright. But not feeling you're at a lack. Not feeling, it could be love too. It can be where you want a new beginning. You want to start something new. When it comes down to love, you're looking for all of these things that you're desiring. But at the same time, you're not having much faith in moving this forward. You're not feeling real when you and your loved ones are safe and it's reversed. It's more like you're not feeling as protected. So if that's the case, then you have a little lack of faith going on here. Okay, it's a little lack of faith. All right. So what's actually hold on. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. Oh yeah, we're not going to be done in 10 minutes. This is just a little what could possibly be blocking you. I'm going to then go into what you need to know. And that could be with love or anything, just like this could. But I just want to know what the blocks are. Having new beginnings, material and spiritual prosperity, standing in your power, starting a business, getting career focused and driven, not feeling very protected when it comes down to your material wealth, or when it comes down to love, or when it comes down to you being intuitive or getting those intuitive nudges to do certain things and you're moving in a different direction other than what you're intuitively guided to be doing. Okay. Not having much faith will have you do that. Material and prosperity. Yeah. Taking a risk. The Fool with the King of Swords. Okay. And like I said, it was already reversed when we first started. Okay. And it's basically saying your material and spiritual prosperity was in reverse, which means you're feeling a lack. Okay. Along with that, losing faith. Okay. And it's because you're not taking the risk to think very logical about your situation. Another block could be you're not taking the risk to take care of those important matters and putting them first. Okay? When it comes down to the balance in your life, having equal give and take. When it comes down to your wishes, hopes, and dreams. Because it could be a lot of conflict going on within you. Or it could be conflict with other people. Okay? Because what's being illuminated is that it's becoming a burden to you. It's becoming, because this is like obstacles and challenges getting in the way, and you done fought the battle, and you're just standing here and you're just like, man, listen, I'm so tired. I'm stressed out. Listen, Linda. What? I'm heartbroken. Okay. I'm feeling the lack. I'm going within on how I can be financially stable, how I can get there to feel stable, to feel as though everything is falling into place. Finding a job or working on a craft and staying consistent in it is what I'm battling, because I'm feeling indecisive. Why? Because I'm feeling like I'm left for dead out here. I'm feeling like, due to all these obstacles and challenges that's breaking me down, it just feels like I'm left for dead when it comes down to having new beginnings in love, when it comes down to being open to the new opportunities coming my way, trying to find some type of peace in all the madness so I can go towards my wish fulfillment, feeling very happy, well connected and balanced with the Lover's card. Okay, when it comes down to juggling, again, balancing commitment starting a business, and being patient with myself to have that understanding of what options are available to me that will bring me the justice I need. This is what's stressing me the fuck out. Period. Right? A whole bunch of past shit when it comes down to surfacing up, okay, while I'm what? Going towards my goals, waiting for my ships to come in. But holding on to all of these burdens is having you be very defensive towards moving towards or opening up more towards what it is you really need to work on with yourself. That's why you keep feeling left out in the cold, like you're lacking when it comes down to your successes or success. Okay? This is being lovingly communicated to you. Or this is the understanding, because it's wands. I know it's moving fast. It's loving communication. It's also, for me, speaking along these lines of what these blocks are, it's also can be confusion when so much is coming in. Okay, having that truth and clarity of how to move forward, getting those intuitive nudges of doing what's necessary for you and following your intuitive nudges so you don't have tower moments. So the toxicities that's going on with you when you want to be loving or you want to be caring or you have offers coming in or offers coming towards you, you don't feel like they're going to walk away. Okay? You're not going to feel like that. All right, so what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is that it is a lot going on with a few Virgos out here when it comes down to you taking that leap of faith to think very logical about your situation. It's time to take those emotions out a little bit, okay? It's time to cut the cord, not cut the cord, but just sit them aside for a little bit. Be more emotionally involved in self and what it is you're trying to create for yourself as opposed to, bless me, excuse me, as opposed to the emotional side of what you're not having, what is lacking, what hasn't been working, why haven't it been working, and you're doing all you can, and boo-hoo-hoo, you know what I'm saying? But more like saying, I'm going to put this S on my chest, it is what it is, and put my emotions right here in a little corner right here, and let me focus on strategizing how I want my life to look, okay? Starting within out. Not starting with, let me go get dressed and let me go get this and let me go get this to make me feel better. But let me start working on internally with myself what would make me not ultimately be better. You know what I'm saying? All right. Beginnings. Yeah. See, we get the Empress reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. So when it comes down to beginnings, the block is the fact that, again, you lack in expression, creativity. Okay, this can also be when it comes down to new beginnings, you're looking at what you're putting in and what you're not getting out. Okay, it also can be when it comes to new beginnings, what it is that you harvest, the plants that you're the plants that you're watering. The Empress, it can be, this can also be a person because we have the Emperor and the Empress here. It can also be a marriage. Okay, and this can actually be the block. Gotta call a hot seat. Because somebody here, Virgo, you may want a new beginning with your wife or your husband or your significant other where you feel very, very in tune with this person. And you're looking at what you put in and what you've gotten out. Okay. And with this person. And this person it has a lack going on within themselves. So when it comes down to this commitment, the lacks that you're having is an internal lack individually. It has nothing to do with, oh, we love each other. Yeah, you can love each other, but do you operate together? Did you learn each other? Did you learn what you needed to learn within for yourself individually and what you had to work on? Because whatever you bring out into the commitment or the relationship, it's not working. Okay? Trust, all of that stuff. It's a mess. If it starts breaking down that way, when you can't find that you can trust your partner, when you feel like you can't even, trust is a big factor. That's just enough. Okay? Because if I ain't even trusting you, I ain't communicating with you in the first place about everything that's going on. It'll be a bunch of games, a bunch of games, a bunch of games. Manipulation, deception. And now it's just a whole circus of confusion, can't figure it out, in and out. Okay? Crying, upset, depressed, coming back together, trying to fix it, but not really fixing it because you're not fixing the it that's within you. It'll be that way. Like I said, when it comes down to new beginnings, this is something that you want. You want victory. You want to have this new beginning. It could be with the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but you want to communicate thoroughly. You want to speak your truth about you riding in here and offering to get stable. But at the same time, you're looking like this. Because here it is, you're thinking you're being very thoughtful and very caring and want to stay committed to your relationship. But shit is moving real slow when it comes down to communication, when it comes down to seeking the success in this situation, when it comes down to being passionate. Somebody here is in and out. Here come the Emperor again. Okay? They're focused on what it is that they have to handle. And when it comes down to feeling trapped, you could be in separation with this person. Again, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When it comes down to the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turning in your favor, because here go the Three of Cups. Somebody wants the wheel to turn in their favor and have reconciliation. But it's a judgment call. Why? King of Pentacles reversed. It's a lack. And somebody here needs to change their perspective in order to be successful and collaborate, ending cycles, starting something new. If it doesn't happen, this is what happens. Lies, deceit, betrayal, thinking you're getting away with something. Then somebody here is going to need to have the strength to pull back again and say it's over again. Let me remain single again. Let me bring forth this cup again, and I'm going to sit there and look at it because I want happiness. I want stability. I want this path that I choose, that I'm communicating with you, to be strong and to be firm and solid. And then you're going to walk away again. And then somebody's going to be thoughtful and caring again. You're going to get back into this toxicity. The tower's going to come again. And it's going to be like, I realized I love you. Let's move forward. You know I do. Here comes the communication. Let's be successful. And then somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because somebody's going to be defensive. They're going to talk about the burdens. They're going to talk about how they've been holding on, waiting for a mug to show up, which could be from your past. But they're having anxiety because they don't want to go have a divorce and they don't want to go take to the court system. They just want to have balance and trusting to see all of what's going on in these other cups, being very patient, wanting to get grounded, stay committed, but then somebody's still juggling. Somebody's still trying to make a head over heart decision when it comes down to their happiness, having wish fulfillment, moving towards peace, having a new beginning, but then again doing what? Left for dead. Because they can't make a decision to work on this connection, because when it comes down to the stability of it, it's not really there. It's shaky. And then here you are going within, heartbroken again, looking at the obstacles and challenges that it's going to take to get over, being enlightened. It's too much back and forth, bickering and in and out. Okay, tick for tack shit when it comes down to what you wish, because the balance is not there. It's still between three people or some other type of connection. Though you're feeling very connected to this person, it's too much conflict. Okay, and this is the block. But the block is not the person. The block is yourself and what you're allowing. The work you're not doing on yourself is what's happening. So take that as you will, Virgo. All right, you or someone else. Okay, it can go either way, but I'm just saying, I was looking at you. Okay, and that's what we got here of what could be holding you back from your accomplishments, your destination, your destiny, what you're trying to do for yourself. Okay, let's put something on it and let's get another spread. Oh, exactly. We got your children are watched over by angels came out, and then it says you created this situation and you have the power to change it, and it's reversed. It's not saying it's reversed because you didn't create it and you have the power to change it, or you don't have the power. Or put it like this, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. It's reversed. Okay, you may feel again with this lack, you don't have the power to change it, because no longer, regardless of being the emperor, feeling empress or emperor style and having it together, or being in this commitment or marriage, it's like I have this power because I have this privilege, but not really feeling empowered at all. You're feeling the lack because of the conflict that you guys are having. So the question really is again, Even if you created it or you didn't create it, the thing is what is happening is what's happening. And instead of focusing on why the person isn't doing, and you're doing, or you're feeling like I'm doing the most, it's time to look within yourself to make the conscious decisions for yourself. What is it that I can change? Not for the person. What can I change within myself that makes me not feel so much of a lack? That makes me feel not just so obligated, but feeling like I have this expectation from someone for them to do what I'm asking them to. Example, yo, you need to change how you talk to me. But, excuse me, how would you like me to talk to you? Like this? Hi, how's everything? Everything's all right? I miss you too. I love you too. We did that in the beginning. But a whole lot has happened then. A whole lot hasn't been fixed. And here I am, feeling like this. Like I should be like, oh yeah, you can put that over there. Whatever. It's been cheating. It's been fighting. It's been interference. It's been low self-esteem, insecurities. It's been brought to this point. So before you sit down and you just say, hey, I need you to do something, question, is there something that you can do too? Because see, this change can't go one way. In order for the situation to change, we have to change within and then create what we want to see. It's not a one-way street. And it could be children involved in this situation. Where are we? 21 minutes. Let's move forward. And let's just get a message. Let's get a message. Virgo. Virgo, what do you need to know? Let's go with that. What does Virgo need to know mostly? What do you need to know? Five of air. Five of air. You or someone else. That's the Five of Swords. That's the bickering, the back and forth, the biting. Changes need to happen. Somebody wants change. Somebody could be in their head about things. Empty victories. Someone's Five of Air for Virgo. Spiritual strength. We're back to that faith again. We're back to having faith. Okay? Having that faith when it comes down to the internal conflict with yourself. Five of Swords will be going to the calmer waters of things, being at peace with things, but you're at a 5. Which means it's still conflicting in a way where action needs to be taken. Basically. That's the only way you're getting peace. So the story remains the same. Not only is it just a block for you, but it's a matter of going within. There's a going within. There's a need to take action here. Action on what? What's bothering you? If it's arguing and bickering and fighting and going back and forth, for somebody here is not having, is not too strengthened and having faith in a connection or with a person, then, I mean, has anyone taken a step back? It's a lot to evaluate here. Have you taken a step back? I ain't even going to focus on really the person. You focus on them. But I'm going to focus on you. Okay? What are you doing? What course of action are you taking when it comes down to your situation? Action. Queen of Wands. The action that's being taken is to stand up, to go out, to get it, to remain empowered, attractive, filling things out, being about your business, doing what's definitely necessary for you and not allowing anyone to stop you. Passionately going after your passion is the action that you're taking or someone else is. Give me more on this Queen of Wands for Virgo. Yep. Whoever this is could be taking action to balance the situation out. Could be going to court. Could be saying, listen, I'm done. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as we had Aries starting off. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra. Okay. It's saying, listen, okay, the action I'm taking is to be very successful when it comes down to this balance in my life. You or someone else. The action I'm taking is to take this shit to court. Clarify justice. Yep. Either going to balance out this commitment or it's over. That's the action that's being taken. You're taking this action or somebody else is. You know your story. Take what resonates. Spiritual strength for Virgo. Six of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's tired as hell here. Okay. Spiritual strength. Being guided to move the calmer waters. Whatever it takes. Is what I see here. Whatever it takes. Whatever action needs to be taken. Because this shit is toxic. Okay? It could be dealing with... it's toxic. When it comes down to somebody being thoughtful and caring. When it comes down to nurturing. When it comes down to loving. Somebody here is moving away. They're moving away. And they're communicating what it is that they're trying to create and manifest for themselves. Their wishes, their dreams, their hopes, and their passions. And they're like, listen... This shit is not fulfilling me anymore. And I'm tired. This is what I'm getting. Take it as you will. So the action somebody's taking is to stand up and be very successful and going to... Whoop, whoop. Yeah. They're still in their head about it, trying to make a decision. But the action that is being taken or will be taken or what's seen here is that someone here is like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we're either going to balance out this commitment and move to calmer waters, having the strength and the faith. Okay. Praying about it, getting some counseling, going within us, doing the work individually, however you see fit. But this five of swords, it can't keep happening. This got to stop. It has to stop. This is how someone feels, Virgo. We got your hard work is paying off. Prosperity lies ahead. Let's see what it's about. Hard work is paying off for Virgo. The hard work is paying off. Knight of Pentacles. The hard work is paying off. Somebody here is moving as if like to not move at all. Somebody here could be distancing themselves from the connection. Moving very slow to give anything as if to give anything at all. Because it's action being taken behind the scenes. Because we're talking about your hard work being paid off, moving to calmer waters, let's balance out the connection. Then we're actually talking about balancing out this connection, but we're going to move this slow as if we're not moving at all. It still sounds like a separation still going on or exploring options. Prosperity lies ahead for Virgo. Nine of Swords. Reversed. Now, I'm going to read it two ways. Prosperity lies ahead when someone gets out of theirs. I ain't even going to read it another way. I'm going to leave it there. It was told to just leave it there. Prosperity lies ahead when someone gets out of theirs. Could be dealing with someone from your past. Could have grew up with this person. And someone here is trusting to see the truth in their options, trusting to see the truth in situations when it comes down to a new beginning with you. And how they were made to feel. They're making a decision to work on themselves and continue to juggle and end the situation is what I'm seeing here. Now, free will. It can go a whole nother way. But I'm talking to somebody who, Virgos, that relate to this situation and you relate to it. You're married or you're in a commitment with somebody and you've been in it for a minute and you've been going back and forth and back and forth. Your own block before this reading, your own block is you taking that time to go within, okay, and figure things out on how to transform not just yourself, but as well as your situation. Okay, to come back and recreate, or not recreate, but come back in and create it differently by you showing up, showing the work you've done. But if you keep showing up the way you left and showing up the way you left, then it's going to keep being the same thing. It's going to get, you're going to get the same results, period. The reason why you're getting the same results is because you keep doing the same thing. You or someone else. Take it how it resonates. Okay? But in order for prosperity to lie ahead for someone has to get out of their head. And when it comes down to the hard work being paid off, somebody here moving very, very damn slow. Moving slow as hell. Okay? Like, to bring an offer, to get solid, to get stable. Because it's like, I really just don't. It's been so much. It's what I'm feeling. How I'm talking, it's probably how the person talks to you or you talk to them. I can't. Virgo. It's reversed. Positive thoughts create positive results. Reverse. Why? Because somebody still feels it's toxic. It's going to be the same thing over and over. Let's see. Positive thoughts create positive results. And reverse. And then we get the Two of Wands. There is no positive thoughts, create no positive results, because ain't nobody thinking positive, because all they're thinking about is picking and choosing a path that they want to go down, and already know which way they're going with the world in the hand and holding on to the one wand. They looking in that direction anyways. You or someone else. Could be possibly being very sneaky about it when it comes down to ending this damn cycle. So it's love. Let's see. For Virgo, that flew out too. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Honestly. Passion. You can still have passion with this person. Okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We got engagement and we got new love. Options. Like I said, it was a commitment already. You got engagement and you got new love. Under the deck, you got codependency. Now, take it as you will. Could it be a third-party situation? I don't know. It's been a lot of shit going on, obviously, in this situation. Somebody here could have new love and another one could be engaged. Okay? This could be a situation where somebody's leaving one connection, going to another one. And if you are fixing the situation, then you're having heart-to-heart conversations. You're having passion. You're taking your time. Okay? Taking your time. Getting out of your head. And you're ascending. And this person could feel new all over again. You guys could feel new together. Or somebody here could have new on their mind, have their options open, going ahead, moving in a different direction, okay? Elevating to a whole nother level. And feeling good about that. Take it how it resonates. Somebody here could be working on connection. Somebody here is leaving connection because they're tired. They don't want to work on it anymore. Then you have some here who's taking their time to build it back up because you really love this person and you want to move it forward. And instead of it being the court system, it's being very passionate towards balancing out this commitment with this particular person to move to calmer waters. Taking your time slowly to get out of your head about a lot of things that have taken place between you guys. Having that heart-to-heart conversation, feeling very passionate about your person. Okay. So, this is what I see. For Virgo. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Because that's what may need to happen. Under the deck, only time will tell. So to work on this connection, it may take someone to take their time. But you have to get out of your head. You have to go within also and heal what has been broken. It may not even be with your person. I don't know. It may be things from before, previous relationships, before your partner. It could be mom and dad issues. Who knows? But you know what hurts. You know what needs to heal. And you know what you haven't healed that affects you in connections moving forward. You know. It says, I choose to learn through love. And then it says, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. It's reversed because somebody here isn't having peace right now. Internally, you just... Okay? But you choose to learn through love, which means you're choosing to stay in a connection with someone that gives you that feeling, that makes you feel like that. And that's totally understandable. You know? Totally understandable. And I get that. Been there, done that. I get that. But the whole idea too is loving you. Okay? Loving you. Pouring into yourself. Working out them kinks internally within yourself. What are you dealing with? Personally, without this person, what are you dealing with and what do you have to face? What toxicities do you need to rid yourself of so you could come into your connection with clear eyes, with clear understanding, and be able to communicate and actually understand where your person is actually coming from, learning each other's love language, learning each other on a whole nother level because you went within, and that alone is you elevating on a whole nother level. I had someone say in the comments, I think I said Virgo had a lot going on. It was real deep. Somebody said, what somebody say? Well, tell your deep ass, get your deep ass to explaining it in or something. I wanted to say something in a comment, but you know what? I left it alone. I said, let me come up here and do Virgo again. It might have been something where I didn't have to take it actually out of context because a text, it's a whole lot when it comes down to text. So it was like, what? Okay, let me sit on that. But when I come up here and do my messages, I'm going to make sure I do Virgo. Okay, because I need to present this in a whole nother light. You know, it is deep. And if this is your story, then you know how deep it actually is. You know what action that needs to be taken to move forward. Whether it's with this person, not with this person, but for yourself that makes you mentally and emotionally healthy, physically healthy, to go into relationships and be open to be understanding. But if you don't do that, you can't look at the other person to understand you the way that you are. It's accepting how you are. But the thing is that if it brings toxicity, then obviously it's some work that needs to be done. Because if we can't see eye to eye with understanding each other and each other's love language, then it will always be blocks. It will always be like this. And you will always look at each other and be like, okay, I don't think you're right for me or you right. No, we can be right together. But if you're not going to go within and work on what you got to work on, and that person goes within and work on what they got to work on, where does the understanding come in at? What do you clearly got understood here? What's understood? What is the solid grounding of it all? Where are we? Okay, yeah, you cook, I cook, you clean, you clean, you clean. But we're talking about some communication style, how you communicate, how you love each other, how you're open to that. Those deep things that's internally that your person may not even know. However you see fit for this to resonate with you. Choose a different direction. It says choose a new direction. You or someone else. If you believe you can. And it's all about faith. Moving to calmer waters. So that's all I got for you, Virgo. All right. I hope that the messages did resonate with you. If they do, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll holler at you later. Bye.